So yeah, basically, you saying like you peep game from the other people that was in there locked up, going through the same situation, and you was able to come up with that plan and work your move and get up out of there.
Yeah, man.
You wish it was a little earlier, you know what I'm saying? Before you waited to do the whole 23, you think you could have got out before that?
Yes, I could have.
Already been hip on it.
I've been doing about it, but it'd be like this. Certain times you be like, nah, I'm gonna ride it out. I ain't gonna do that. No, I'm gonna wait. It be certain. You wait for a certain opportunity to present itself, and there was one piece that was missing that I had to wait for. So I started this journey in 2005, but then I was stopped because, like I said, me and the homicide guy was real. Well, he retired from homicide. He became a DA, and he wound up getting fired for sexual harassment. But the problem was, as we closing a lot of these homicide cases, he go to drifting off and go to tending to this CashMoney. I don't know nothing about that. So I get frustrated. You know what? Let's stop.
Right, going elsewhere with
Yeah, man, let's focus on all this old stuff y'all need to close. Don't worry about it. I don't know nothing about that. That's they lying. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm sticking with now. And in my factual basis, they try to get me to plead guilty. So whoever put my facts base, they're going to see where they had the statement was waived. I said, man, I ain't pleading that. So they waived it because it was like, well, maybe later on, if you want to cooperate, he could say, yeah, he invested in CashMoney, blah, blah, blah. So they waived that statement that the government tried to get me to plead to.
Right, to use against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's crazy. 40, so you confessed to 40 murders or 40, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
40 bodies? Okay, for each body, they like reduce your time?
No, what they did was, because it wasn't for the feds.
Yeah,
See, it's a difference.
It was state.
Right, state. What happens is, in the federal system, they got a law where you can help any law enforcement agency. But what federal do, if you're not really giving something to a certain prosecutor, they don't really go too far. They don't really go to bat for you because you're not helping their career. But if you have, like I said, any other law enforcement agency, their job is to write the letter to your prosecutor saying, hey, he did this, and because he did this, we were able to do this, did this, and this. And you could get credit for it under the federal rules, the law. So that's what happened with me, with me and the three hot boys that are deceased. So I told him, okay, we did this murder. Yeah, I was there when he did this. Oh, I did this. I pulled the trigger. He pulled it. I broke it all down. Boom.
But all the guys was already deceased though.
Yeah, this happened.
Everybody involved.
Yeah, these murders happened from the early 90s to like 96.
23 years had passed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but this is the thing. I get it why Birdman and a lot of homies call it ratting or mad because of this. When we were at the round table, I made one of the rules was, if the police ever pull you over, if you ever go to jail, don't never go in the interrogation room talking. I want my lawyer.
No cooperation.
Facts. And I learned that the homicide got me from juvenile jail November or December of 92. And they was at my mother's house, and the way my mother was acting like she wanted me to cooperate with them on one of the homicides. Right. So when they finally got me from juvenile jail to bring me to the adult jail, when they brought me into the homicide division part, he sat me down. The man, I never forget, the man sat at the table, and he was about to take my statement down about what happened with the murder, because I had a co-defendant at the time. He said, well, hold on, before I give you a statement, because I'm still a juvenile, right? So he said, let me call your mother. Yeah, so he called my mother for him. Yeah, I guess to get my mother to give me the pep talk to tell her, man, everything, right? So he called me and said, Mom, she said, you all right, baby? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, tell him you don't want to talk. Tell him you want a lawyer. So I said, yes, ma'am. On the phone, I said, I don't want to talk about it. I mean, so you told first degree murder, on right, da-da. He was bad, right? So, all right. So he brought me over to the adult jail. Then he came back like an hour or so later, because they had separated, put me in a little cell by myself, because I just come from juvenile jail. He come in that window, and we're going to get you for attempt murder for Ronald. I said, whoa, why you know about that? So, from then, I was on my own. But back to the thing, when I made that rule, I was looking at Birdman. I thought he was going to be the weak link.
Right.
So I was like, look, ain't no talking to them people. If the people pull you over, tell them you don't want to talk, tell me you want a lawyer, because I'm thinking about all the experience I went through, every step I got away with. Bro, this is what it is. And when I did that, here's the thing. This is what I tell people. Because some people be like, man, that wasn't ratting you. So look at this. If I'm in this room Just me and you in this room.
Right.
And I'd be like, nah, man, we were just talking about St. Louis and New Orleans, how we compatible, blah, blah, blah. That's it. Okay, this is what you're telling us, but how we know this all you told them? Because I could be lying, I could have told the people all kind of stuff that just got in the cut.
Right.
So that's why I tell people, don't give me no break, because it was the other way around. If Bird or anybody else would have went and sat down and just gave up their body, I'd be still looking at them like, boy, you sitting there, you just, when people gave you Popeyes at churches, what you did, you know? We know what you did last summer. But yeah, that's why I don't get upset about that stuff, bro. I denounce the streets. I'm not in the streets anymore. I make an honest living now. People, here's the thing though, what I be tripping out of. The average person who come home from prison and say they're not in the streets no more, they denounce the streets, the game, they'll take them for their face value and be like, all right, cool, and run with it. But because it's me and I cause so much commotion on the social media, they won't let my past go, bro. They hold it against me, bro. But I tell people, you have to develop bulletproof emotions on social media.
Right.
You have to, once you're able to conquer that, it's on now, because there's, only two things you can make a person upset: a real street dude, or even a dude that should be in the streets. Only two things you could get him upset with is calling him a part of the rainbow community and calling him a snitch. The average person from the streets that's really in the streets get mad when you call them one of those.
Type shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now my thing is, I know this is the only thing y'all gonna come at me with. All right, whatever. You remember the old saying, sticks and stone may break my bones, but words never hurt me?
Right.
Man, bring that. And if I see you got a channel where you doing numbers and you diss me, then I miss the answer right back.
Yeah, I've been saying that's light compared to
the facts. Yo, I'm telling people, bro, I was in the street really stepping. You think I ain't on the internet? Oh, boy, listen.
That's light work.
Let's get it, boy. I'm with the gangs on internet. Yeah, I got all kind of internet ops. So I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? But in the streets, that's why I don't do a lot of crazy stuff, because a lot of people know who I am now.
Right.
And I be by myself a lot. So what's that? I keep it moving. I thank you for supporting me. So I'm kind of.
When you got out, did you go back to New Orleans?
Yeah, the first day, bro.
Okay.
Oh, man, the people, I kept telling my case man, I said, listen, I want to relocate. I want to change my address, but in how the Fed go, if you have a life sentence on paper, they can't change your address until you have a release date. So I kept telling my case manager, she was getting ready to go on vacation. I said, hey, the judge, this is crazy, bro. I had a resentencing. This is the longest 30 days of my whole 23 years, 10 months. Because once the judge resentenced me, he put it on hold, because the prosecutor wanted me to have 40 years. So he put he gave me 27 years, I want to say. He gave me 300-something months. Yeah, about 27 years, 26 and a half, 27. But under my good time now, I was like anywhere from 4 to 7 months over my time. But what happened was, he gave the prosecutors 30 days to contact the victim's family to let them know, hey, he's going to be getting out of jail. How y'all feel about it? Give us a victim impact statement. Right. So now those statements could have hurt my sentencing, where the judge could have said, well, instead of giving you 27, we're going to give you 30 or 35.
Depending on what the family said.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something like, wow, come on, unbelievable. So that, and then so happened was my case manager went on vacation, right? And this is crazy, man. The man named Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris killed himself last year out here in Fort Worth. He from Florida. I have been knowing that man since the early 2000s, about 20-something years, bro. He worked in R&D, yeah.
Case worker?
Yeah, where he was like, he worked in records, where, the people come in when you come in from prison, from other prisons, which you had your bus uniform on. He seen the other dormitories, calculate your time. He worked in the records, right? Man, I'm talking about nice, fit, shape. And that's why I tell people you can't judge the book by its cover, because this man was going through a certain kind of issue, and he wound up leaving the federal system, left from Florida, come out here and hit his own head. I was like, what the world, Mr. Harris? But anyway, I say this here. One day I come out the chow hall, the cafeteria. He said, you gonna be getting out? I said, man, I'm supposed to be out now. He said, no, it's gonna be this year though. I contact Grand Prairie. That's out here in Texas. That's what calculated our time out here. I said, man, I'm supposed to be home now. He said, but I think you're supposed to be getting out August of this year. This was January. So I waited till all the holidays, all that was over. I said, I said, man, I supposed to be out now. So I left him alone. So I go back to my dorm. I get the paperwork. I had my attorney to send me the paperwork. Because if I had waited patiently, how people say, for the courts to send it, I wouldn't have gotten out on January the 3rd.
Right.
So I go to records. Me and my partner, Baby from Pensacola, Florida. Mr. Harris come. I said, Mr. Harris, I'm supposed to be home, man. He said, no, Grand Prairie told me I'm calculating your time right. I go to pull a paper about. He said, listen, my math and your math gonna be different. I say, man, math the same all around the United States. What are you talking about? So I said, well, can you do this, sir? Can you please fax this to Grand Prairie and let them decide how much time I should have left? Right. Bro, I went around a dormitory, asking dudes like, how much time they gave you? I mean, they gave me 480 months. 480 months is 40 years, right? So I would do 85 times that. Blah, blah. I say, you should be this year around this time here. He said, yeah, bro, I did at least anywhere from 50 to 100 range, so up in there to calculate people's time.
All right.
Because I had to do my own, right? And I kept coming up with, I supposed to be home. Give it to him. He said, give it here. He went in there, came back out, gave it back to me. He did it fast, right? So I tell my partner, I said, man, he ain't faxed that to them people that fast. He playing. But I ain't tripping because I got this paperwork now. I'm going home. Go back to my dorm. We go in my cell. We chop it up for a little bit. I said, man, I'm going to get in the shower. I go jump in the shower. I'm just letting the hot water soothe me for a minute. Terrence Williams. I said, it's my counselor. I said, what, man? He said, better come on here. You're not getting out. Well, I brought in bathe and then I jump up out that shower. What's up? You getting out? Man, the dorm erupt. Everybody was happy for me. Holiday, right? It's cold around this time. I got my sweatpants, T-shirt. I left the sweat. I left a lot of stuff. I just got my religious book, my pictures, certainly my business plan, certain stuff that I want to bring with me. Right. Go get my money, put me in the car. I'm like, man, I'm free. I get to this bus station. There's a payphone. The payphone, 30s, I don't know what. I'm trying to work this payphone, let my mother them know I'm out. Payphone not working. So when the bus come in, it's a female come in there, and she got the phone to her face, and I see somebody moved on the thing. And she got the phone up to her. Why is she talking like this? What's wrong with her?
FaceTime new to you.
I said, hey, you see that person? She looked at me. She turned the phone, and I waved it. He waved back. I said, whoa. So she looked at me, and I said, oh, I just got out the Fed. My bad, I didn't know. Da, da, da. So as I'm looking at this stuff, these little young Latinos on the bus where we got off at a stop, I can't use their phone, call my boss, and Mom, you got to come get me. Riding this bus to New Orleans is just driving me crazy. I need to get there. So she woke my brother up, his wife, they drove. I got off the bus. I got off the bus in Pensacola, bro. Cold as I don't know what. I don't know what I was thinking, bro. I got off that bus. I go to this gas station closes with 18-wheeler there. I said, hey, man, can I use the phone? He's like, no. I said, man, you tripping. All this life moves you done watching, all this crazy stuff happening out here. You know, the man don't trust me.
Right.
But he seen I was home, I had a T-shirt on with a garbage bag, but...
Fresh out, yeah.
Right, so he drove, and before he got on the highway, got on the street, he said, hey, come here. He gave me 2 packs. He gave me a little pack. He said, put this one on your body to keep your body warm. Because he saw I was quiet my shirt, hand in my shirt, because I was standing up on the highway, waiting for my mother and them to come. And he said, take this one and rub it on your hands. So, all right, thank you. So he thought about it. When I walked away, he said, man, what's your mother number? I gave my mother number. He told him exactly where I was at. The brother them pulled up. I jumped in. So he said, we don't drive. I said, no, I'm scared. The first place I went to was the Waffle House.
Oh, you at Waffle House?
Yeah, bro. Grits, A's, and steak, baby. Yeah, bro. That was the first place I went to the Waffle House. But when I go to New Orleans. Now, mind you, I remember MySpace.
Before you went in?
No. While I was in the USP McQuarrie.
Yeah,
I heard about MySpace. So somebody had got me make me a MySpace page. But I used to get the printout. I could see who all on there and stuff, people I could talk to, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about Facebook and the Instagram, all this new stuff.
Right.
So one of my brothers had just did 19 years flat. He home. My other brother who just came pick me up, so we home. So this is the first time my mother have all her children home. We take a group picture, family picture. My bad, I ain't in the jail anymore, my bad. So we take this family picture. I ain't thinking of it. My brother posted on Facebook. Oh, man, all kind of cousins that was a little coming over now. And now the crazy part about it, I don't know who they are, but I know they family because my mother letting them in and other older cousins I know, they coming with them. But they got all kind of tools on them. And I'm like, I'm looking at my little cousins, like 10 of them at the time in the house. I'm like, I got me a little army I could take back over. But then I had to catch. I said, boy, you just did all that time, you ran anything crazy. But these little youngsters in here with all kind of fun and little tool. I'm like, what the world? So my other cousin, he was like, man, come by my house. I was like, no, I don't want to go over there. Because I remember when we were young, his brother used to pee in the bed. So you know how you got that pee smell in the room?
Right.
So that's embedded in my mind that we grown. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go by your house, man. I'm staying over by my mama. I don't want to go over there. Man, come on. And I wasn't thinking, right? So it's like,
What age were you when you got out?
man, I was 47.
When you finally got out?
Yeah, I'm 49 now. That's what we tell people, oh, I just look good. I'm an old man now, man.
Age where?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? So all y'all young girls, fall back. Listen, no, so I took his advice and went to his house. And that was the best thing I did because everybody knew I was home through the Facebook. And I didn't know that Facebook travel, like once you drop that picture, is
Right.
gone. Yeah, you know. So now I'm in a car with my mother. We riding. And my cousin, every car, looking. My mama said, Terrence, cars are going to turn when we turn. Cars are going to go the same way we going. I'm like, man, mama, I don't have a gun on me. Are you tripping? I'm, you know, spooky, right? So, and then the city of New Orleans, bro, it just looked like The Walking Dead. It just looked at, and everywhere with certain hoods I was driving by, I see the little youngsters clutching and certain stuff. I'm like,
And this after Katrina and all that.
yeah, this is in I got out January the 3rd, 2022.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at New Orleans like, what the, and then my project gone. I'm like, man, what the world? All this new stuff, this.
Everything changed.
And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna be able to make it down here. So that was my first call with Stunner. He was like, man, get from down there. Get yourself from, you need to get from down there. So I had a female I was talking to in Fort Worth. Called her, had my PO in them. They said, can you leave today? I was like, yeah. Shout out to Fort Worth. Been stuck out here ever since in Texas, man.
Okay. So you ain't have to be told twice.
No. Because I was always one of the ones that I'm going to listen. I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to take your advice in consideration. Sometimes I don't listen to everybody, but I'm going to listen to you. But I might not show the actions. So I'm going to listen to what you got. Because I don't never be in a tunnel vision with situations. I like to be on a broader view.
Different angles.
Right,
yeah.
facts. That's how people get caught up in that tunnel vision. So when I get different... And I'm feeling, I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Because you go, like now, I got like some youngsters in New Orleans that be coming for me, right? And I'm like, yeah, I was little boys on the streets. So in my mind, I'm like, if I was in New Orleans, even though, you know, you say you denounce the streets, you gonna want to slide, you know, just to see if you still got it.
Right.
Got all these little foreign guns. I'd be like, boy, I'm gonna see how this one work. I mean, so before I get myself caught up, bro, and get myself a debt penny or whatever, let me think for me and you, I'm gone. I don't have nothing to prove.
Be wise about it.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to prove because now, look how New Orleans was dead. As far as like name and all, nobody want to talk about the city no more. When I came home, I shook that thing back, and now you got people with podcasts, everybody making them some legal money now. I set a little trend for the people in the city of New Orleans. Jump on that thing and tell y'all a hood story, get y'all some money, get monetized, grind, you know?
Right.
So I always tell people, you know, you can hide history, but you can't erase it. No matter what you say, you're going to always talk about Terrence, Gangsta Way, a.k.a. Mr. Civilian, the people champ. That's just what it is, man.
Here you is, doing your thing.
Yeah, man, I come home and I'm enjoying life. I'm in my own lane.
I was going to ask, though, like, when you was doing your bid, was it like a point in time where you felt like it wasn't no coming home, like everything was all bad? Like, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't going to see no opportunity.
June 24, 1999, when I got resentenced, when the judge gave me life again, I was like, man, I'm hit. I said, man, it's the second time man that gave me life. I said, I ain't getting out here.
What was you feeling when the judge told you life again that second time? He was like, I'm in here.
See, my thing always been this. I always envisioned when I was on the street, I said, man, I'm going to wind up getting a life sentence, but I thought I was going to go to Angola State. I never thought it was going to be the Fed. But on one hand, I was like, man, I'm stuck here. I'm not never getting out. But what kept me going, my mother always been there for me from a juvenile to state to the Fed. And then I had Baby and Slim backing me with the money.
Right.
So I wasn't just thrown away.
So it went all the way.
No, like I always saw my children. One thing about my children, mothers, even though some of them got married, had their men they living with, but they always kicked it with one another. Like, oh, you going to see her, right? Here, we could bring him or bring her. But, so I'm seeing my children, and that's all I do want in prison. They want to see the children. So I'm seeing my children. Then when they got older enough, they got their own little cell phone where I could call straight to them. So I never had a problem with my baby mother seeing my children. Right. None of their boyfriends or husbands never got in the way of that. So I was always cool, bro. So I ain't never had no issues with the children. I never had no baby mama dramas. I always had visit.
What about any of your enemies or whatever come through?
One, out the Calio, yeah.
Y'all bump heads?
No, he had let my mother know he was coming. He was going in for the drug program. So we talked, we walked the track. He would ask me a question about a certain situation, and I'd be like, well, who hit Mosquito in your project? He wouldn't want to talk about it. So I didn't want to talk. It's certain type. I said, listen, man, you don't want to talk about this? I don't want to talk about this. Let's leave it alone. Let's just move forward and talk about other stuff.
Mutual respect.
Yeah. So when we took the pictures together, sent it out, that shocked the city. So a lot of people like, well, man, if they could come together, then we could come together out here. So that's how a lot of the enemies that Hot, who run with Baby Nine, he was able to start hanging out with them and coming together because they saw me and one of the main ones was together in the Fed.
A lot of shit.
Yeah. So sometimes you gotta lead by example. Because it's easy to say, oh man, I ain't with that no more, I changed my life. But when that time presents itself, somebody come in front of you where you done lost, they done lost, it be on both sides, like
it's
so
like
now
you really about what you preach.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You challenge now. So but in the phase you gotta have numbers. Because in the phase it's like
what you mean, the point system?
No. Talking about like far as guys to rock with you.
Okay.
You become the whole South. Like y'all got the Midwest car, because in the Fed you're gonna have 200-300 Mexicans. And I always told people this.
Yeah, I heard the Mexicans unified in the Fed.
Yes indeed, man.
They stick together.
And every time you get into it, they always want to meet on the yard. So I always tell my homie, I'm not going on the yard to meet with no Mexican. If it's going down, it started right here. It ain't started on the yard because the Mexicans keep all their weapons hid on the yard.
Right.
So when you go on the yard, they digging up their weapons, and they get a lot of blacks that got tricked like that a lot of time. They're gonna go out there and gang fight and them little be ready to work, boy. So
there's stories about
Pisces.
About that prison, Angola.
Well, see, Angola different from where I've been in the Fed. Cause see, in Angola, you might have neighborhood or homeboys fighting,
like local shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But in the Feds, it's states. You like, if I'm from you from St. Louis, if I'm from Ohio, we the Midwest.
Midwest court.
You home, yeah. So you're like, man, I don't know this man, but that you gotta watch my back, I watch your back. You got people like, what the world? You know what I'm saying? So that's how in the Fed they got the dirty South card. Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, all us together. So you got guys you don't know that you in a cell with, jail. You gotta hold him down, he hold you down. Or if he go borrow some drugs, somebody he don't pay, now y'all about to go to war.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This stuff crazy, man. I don't never want to go back to jail, man. Ever.
That's crazy. When you was out on the street and it was up, you know what I'm saying? What's some precautions that you like told yourself when you was out here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess people riding behind you or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Not wanting people to ride behind you, keeping one in the head. Like, what would you do to secure your safety and, you know what I'm saying, on the day-to-day when you was in war?
I always, one thing, I don't know about now, but back then.
Females, houses, like how you was moving, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always switched cars.
Switching cars.
I never had to say, like when you look at my paperwork, the government say the reason why they wouldn't have surveillance on me because I would always switch a different car every day. Even if I gotta give somebody my Benz for their little Cutlass or whatever, man, just let me drive that. I always switch cars because what I learned about war, females are the weak link for us men.
Right.
So a female out your own project who don't like you, gonna tell, oh, he in a red Cutlass, or he in that red Benz, or he in that white Infinity. They're gonna always tell the enemy, the op now, what kind of car you riding in. So I will always switch my cars. I always switch my cars because it was a girl in my project who was pregnant by one of them boys at the Calio project.
Right.
And you got to know how to move. And then we had the smallest three of us that walk with them. So we hung together every day. If one of us look, I'm about to go by old girl, I'm going to the hotel, so we going to let each other know
Let each other know where y'all going.
Yeah, man, you have to. Communication. And I never done drugs, so you wasn't going to catch me in nobody's hood trying to find out who got the chronic, who got the heroin, who got the coke, who got the pills, who got the drink. I sell that. I don't need that. So I'm not going to be in nobody's hood trying to score, oh, because you got that fire, he got that, I'm going to go over here. No, so you not catching me. It's not going to happen. I thank God it didn't happen.
You said y'all use Mac 11s. That was y'all go-to gun? Or?
Not all of us. I used to love that gun.
Oh, okay.
I ain't like the Tech 9. Tech 9 was that thing's a jam.
Right. Mm-hmm. So Mac 11 would shoot 45 bullets?
Yeah, 9mm bullets.
9 bullets.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. When you was having static and you know what I'm saying, outside like that, was you hiding after hit? Not hiding, but was you like, go duck off after a hit? Or was you stay outside?
No,
like,
we outside because you wanted to be like, man, that was my work. Like I did that, like, what's up? So it's like the fear tactic. Like letting people know, don't play with me because you could be next.
Yeah, but with the police and all of that.
Yeah, we ain't caring about that.
Oh,
Because here's the thing. We did stuff like this. If something happened, we're going to pull back around there to see who around there. Mm-hmm. So, and certain people, if they see your face, it's like a reverse psychology. It's like, well, it couldn't have been them because they around here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Show up on the scene.
Yeah, we did all kind of, like now with the mask, bro, we ain't had no mask back then. We just broad daylight, it is what it is, spinning. Because, majority of the time, when them AKs going on, people trying to hit the floor, duck, and trying to get somewhere.
Get away from it. Yeah. You took hits as well. What was your cheapest and highest hit?
Cheapest, 5,000.
5,000?
Yeah. Okay. Highest was 20,000 and 4 ounces of heroin.
Say 20,000?
And 4 ounces of heroin.
Wow.
I met the dude. Look what he did me. I met him by Winn-Dixie. And
did you know either of the marks?
Huh?
You knew either one of the marks, other hits that you did?
No.
People?
No. Not all the time. Like somebody, you just tell me what hood he from, give me a picture of him, or tell me his name, then let me get my half up front, we going to work. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You mentioned you got 10 kids. That true?
Yeah, I got 5 girls, 5 boys. My youngest boy is in the Fed right now. He had 15 years for gun and drugs, and he's fighting 2 homicides.
Okay.
And the crazy part about it, one of the homicides that he's allegedly accused of is the guy I was beefing with, son. They got the same name.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So one of your old rivals or whatever?
My son beefing with them, and they got my son jammed up for that. Yeah.
Gilly the Kid, his son was murdered recently or whatever. How you see yourself reacting in a situation like that? Would that cause you to relapse back to the streets? Will they pull you back in?
Here's the thing.
Son hit close
I'm
to home.
gonna be honest with you, bro. My children, my mother, Birdman, Slim, yeah. I'm back outside.
Family, we all here.
Yeah, I'm back out. I'm back outside. Cause even though my child might be doing dirt, whatever, I come from that, so I want my lick back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's always tell people this. When I was beefing, I was scared to die first. And he'd be like, ain't nobody gonna get no retaliation like I am. So I ain't gonna front, I'll be back out. But I ain't gonna stay long. I'm gonna stick it, because I'm old, I know how to move now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stick and move. No, I take that back. I don't want to, bro, because there's like 20 people I wanna kill now. And I'd be thinking back like the stuff they did, the stuff they got away with, I'd be like, you know what?
Old rivals?
Just period, people
back in the day?
that I'd be like, okay, he think he should, I remember he did this. I didn't have a chance to spin on him. He got by. Because like when I was on the street, it was like, I can always catch this one. I'm gonna go get the hardest one first. You know how you make your way around stuff. But I would have to pray on that one, bro. Because I learned this. You could say one thing now, but when that time come, you never know.
You know
what I'm saying? Because I know a stepper. I'm talking about a stepper that used to run with me that I know he'll put you down. he kicking the door, his girl running around the house with a dude naked, and he ain't crushed none of them. He just let it go. So you never know what you'll do till you put in that situation.
Right. Hopefully, you know, you don't have to.
I'm sure, but I'm enjoying life, bro. I'm having, man,
Say, I
bro.
gotta get this money. Hey.
I'm enjoying life, bro. Oh, man. That's why I stay away from a lot of stuff. I think for being the next person.
You think it came with age, like maturity?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, you know. But you got something, because I was young and small, but I just wanted to be dumb and ignorant, run with the people. But I always had a voice in the matter of any situation I was in. But, you know, of course, you're going to get wiser. The older you get, the more wiser you get. Then, you know, we always try to play on the word, you know, I'm old now, so I'm more mature, I can maneuver. But it really be our body letting us know you old, slow down.
Right.
The back pain, all that. So when the body starts slowing you down, and now you can start thinking better, you start seeing clear, because if I got to sit down and rest, like I know I can't run the street like I used to.
And you building more to lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to sit down and analyze a lot of situations now, because now I'm spending my time on the couch.
That's real. During your stint, or you know what I'm saying, your whole, just going through life, what other street legends you ran into? Like, I think you said you met Meech before.
Convertible Bird, Big Meech. Me and Big Meech on the same compound. We took pictures. There's a lot of pictures of us together. They had the rumor Big Meech had beat me up. This guy from Atlanta.
You said they had a rumor Meech beat you up?
And he had a picture floating around on social media where my face was all bruised up and everything.
Right.
Like I said, I didn't know about social media, so I had heard about the rumor. All right. So I had people texting me, because we had the email thing where the text service in the Fed.
Yeah.
So I had people that was hitting me up that I hadn't heard from in a long time. So I'm like, what's going on? They hit me up, man, we heard you and Big Meech got into it, you had to go to the hospital. Whatever. So when I called my mother, she said, you all right, boy? I said, yes, man, what was that? Oh, they said you got into a fight with somebody, you had to go to the hospital. Then when Slim asked me, I said, well, it's real. So I had called one of them. I said, what's up? He said, man, he said they got 1,000 thumbs up, Big Meech beat you up, and 900 thumbs down. I said, oh, he beat me. He winning, right? But Big Meech is a very cool dude, respectful, bro. I got nothing but love from Big Meech. I was one of the only ones that can rile Big Meech, meaning like, you know, there's a lot of dudes that was infatuated with Big Meech. So I was him and Convertible Bird, I was one that could be, man, you locked up. What? I said, man, them girls don't want you to, I got all my, because guys wanted to hear them talk that talk, and they were so cool, and so I would get them riled up. But
talking like shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But man, he a good dude, bro. Very respectful, cool. He like to drink that hooch. He gonna buy up all the food, he gonna drink that hooch, he gonna sit down and just talk about the club, how he used to get money. Good dude, bro. Real good dude.
Meech helped out a lot of people.
Yeah, man. He's set to come on next year, but let me just tell y'all this. We got what you call halfway house. He's gonna be home before that. They're gonna give him, because he been down too long, so he gonna get that year or 10 months halfway house. That's what I tell you.
They pop out early.
Yeah, man.
I can see it. What about Lee Lucas? He got a name down there in the South. Familiar with Lee Lucas?
No, I never been around.
I be hearing Kevin Gates shouting him out.
Oh no.
Okay. What you got going on? Like, you know what I'm saying, in time to come, you got anything that we should be looking out for?
Oh yeah, right now on my channel I have my reality show that's, bro, I promise you, since I've been on YouTube.
A reality show?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's called Surviving Without Birth. At first I was gonna call it Life After the Feds, but I didn't want to be stuck in a box. So then I was gonna call it Life After Prison, so that way I could start putting other guys that been in prison, that's coming home to trying to adjust to society, right? Then it hit me one day, it's Life After, Surviving Without Birdman. Because people see that Birdman mogul been living good, shining, and I'm his brother, I'm home, and you know, I live in a little matchbox. So it's called Surviving Without Birdman. I haven't had one bad comment. And you know, with social media, you gonna have some troll, bro, everybody on there love it. Now, somebody might go hate, now and go add a comment on it and say, oh, yeah, but you can't deny it, bro. It's funny, it's cool, we had fun. And people been supportive on my channel. I'm in the process of trying to do my movie. It's called Them Boys at War.
Okay.
And I'm about to jump head first into the music. And I would say this here, I'm not gonna say the name of my record label because they still got people hating on me, and I don't want what I got going on to mess my artists up. Because you can have a good artist, if people know you tied to me, they might hate on you.
So you looking for artists and stuff?
Of course, and I don't want nobody that can spit good because everybody got around. I got around. I need somebody that got a hot song.
Right.
That's what's selling. You know what I'm saying? So, of course,
yeah, hot single.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on. I got some situations. I was close, but I got one young dummy that got the big head, so I got to start all over.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to start all over. But of course, people hit me all the time. OG, how much you gonna charge me to post your music? Free, as long as you're not talking about degrading women or some kind of religion. Then I'll post it for you.
Okay.
So.
Got any shout outs? Anybody, any promotion you want to do?
Yeah, shout out to Shantae. Y'all know Shantae Amos, like the famous Amos Cookie. Shout out to her. Make sure y'all check out my YouTube channel, Gangsta the Original Hot Boy. And shout out to Terrence G Williams. I'm gonna shout myself out. I don't never shout myself out. I was able to come home, been on 2 years, staying out of trouble. I ain't had to go back to the street to sell drugs, bro. Social media been real friendly to me. I make more money on social media than the average guy that's standing on the corner in the neighborhood. Legal.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, man. So it's cool when you could just. And the reason why I give people the game, because it's not like the rap game. I don't have to worry about you trying to knock me off the throne where you got the hottest album of the month or whatever the case may be. Because YouTube fluctuate. I might have a good video today. You might have one bad tomorrow, and you might have one good tomorrow. I might the next day, vice versa. Or we both might have good videos, and people gonna come to my channel. They're gonna go to your channel. Whoever got good content, they coming. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to politic because I might need you to hook me up with somebody. You might need me to plug you with somebody, and we just get the content. Facts, man. So that's why I don't mind helping people, showing people the game because But I built and what I love about my channel too is I love it, and I be like, man. The love it part is I built my channel from the ground up by myself, grinding, going to war with a lot of people on social media.
Yeah, I peeped that. Yeah, you be real active on there. You familiar with a Skip from the Mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a guy that was coming for you or whatever.
They all come for me, bro. But here's the thing. He called me a clown or goofy or something he called me. But I be like, in Islam, we got to think 3 times before we speak, right? Mm-hmm. So for you to be on a YouTube channel worldwide and call a person a goofy or whatever, a flunky, that's what he called me, but you follow my blueprint, what that make you? He wasn't on social media till I come home.
Right.
They wasn't doing that until I come home and jump. They saw me do, okay, I want to do it too, which is cool.
That's the door open.
But I'm saying you follow my blueprint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of them, bro. And whoa, I got to shout out Boosie. Boosie want to kick my career off.
Yeah, I've seen that
career off, man. Yeah, bro, got the Boosie. Boosie kicked my career off. I answered Boosie back, and when I started calling myself the people champ because I had made him mad by saying he was in PC, and he went on Twitter. He got millions of followers, and he dissed me, went off on me, calling me the rainbow and going in on me. But majority of the comments were helping me.
Right.
I said, man, I'm the people champ, man. I said, this here, man, here. Sold millions of albums, got all these fans and got all these followers, and I got people support me. And I said, I'm the people champ. So that's when I came with that. I'm the people champ. Then when Boost was saying, take the gangsta off your name, you're a rat, so when I went to Real Life Street Stall, shout out to Fast, he was like, well, you're a civilian. I said, I'm around with that. I said, Terrence G Williams. So I just play off stuff when anything whether it's good or bad, I'm going to make it good.
Yeah, that's
I'm enjoying life right now, so that's how I got all my AKAs from them guys coming at me and me responding and and just enjoying myself, man, having fun. So that's what it's all about. Securing you a spot on this social media where you can get an income and then staying focused on it. Don't worry about the next man. Worry about what you got going on your page. And I always tell people I should do dudes in prison. I said, you see that? I do it to the right and I do it to the left. Excuse me. I said, you see what I just did? No, put your pride to the side and ask.
Right, right.
Put your pride to the side and ask. Right. You know what I'm saying? All the person can tell you no. So that's one of the things that I'm about to start doing now. I'm about to get from in front of the camera, get behind the camera, and start getting me other content, start interviewing people, start doing other. Cause I don't want to be in front of the camera all the time. Because I want to also start doing movies. I want to get on my Tyler Perry, 50 Cent stuff, you know. So I want to start doing movies. But it's one day at a time, one thing at a time, you know.
Right.
As long as Allah wake me up where I can start pursuing my dreams and getting on my missions, I'm cool, you know, because I got all the resources to do what I want to do. It's just on me to step out and start doing it.
Right, keep it consistent.
But I will say this, it's an old head, he home now. Shout out to Jesse Case out the Calio Project. When we was on Maximum Security, right, I had come up with all kind of ideas to make money. He said, gang, he was next door. He said, gangs, I said, what's up? He said, we don't know what your problem is? I said, no, what it is. He said, man, you long on ideas and short on cash. I thought that was some of the most disrespectful stuff he could tell. My feeling was hurt, bro. I was like, what the? Because I was like, I want to do that, I want to do this. But I didn't have the money to do all that. But I wanted to do all that, you know? So now that I start building up, I'm like, okay, now I can say, okay, I'm going to do this project.
Start investing.
I can start, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of us be belonging ideas short on cash, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he home, he didn't start his segment, I heard. But at the end of the day, I'm happy, bro. I'm good with what I got right now, bro. I'm really happy, content with what I got. And that's just what it is, bro.
What's up, man? You got an amazing story, man.
Thank you.
I wish you the best and more success, you know what I'm saying, to come. And I'm looking forward to seeing your next ventures and, you know what I'm saying, seeing you pop up.
Oh, big facts. But you got my information, so we're going to be in touch.
I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me, bro.
It's 100. That's what it is. Y'all tune in. Click subscribe. Terrence G Williams. Being on TV.
This Terrence Gangster Williams, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer Right Back, a.k.a. the People's Champ, Terrence Civilian Williams. I'm hanging out with my boy at Bino TV 314. Check him out. We just did an exclusive interview. Y'all don't miss this one here.